For all the fathers or the head of a household in the congregation, let me ask you, when a father works hard and is a good provider, if in case your wife approaches you and asks you, marry you was never a mistake, how would you feel? You will feel proud. What if your son approaches you and says to you, one day, when I grow up, I want to be just like my dad. How would you feel? You would be proud. What if your daughter approaches you and asks you and says to you, one day, Father, when I grow up, I want to marry someone just like you. How would you feel? You will feel proud. Dear brothers and sisters, on the other hand, children would not be proud of their father if their father is lazy or idle. Therefore, neglecting one's household and not taking care of it can be considered cruelty on the part of the father towards his family. This should not be the case with any member of the Church of Christ. Now, why shouldn't the husband be cruel to his wife? Listen to the words of Apostle Paul here in Ephesians chapter 5 verses 28 down to 29. Men ought to love their wives just as they love their own bodies. A man who loves his wife loves himself. None of us ever hate our own bodies. Instead, we feed them and take care of them, just as Christ does in the church. Now, why shouldn't a husband be cruel to his wife? Because it is a teaching, according to Apostle Paul, men ought to love their wives just as they love their own bodies. Now let me ask the fathers who are here, the husbands, do you love your bodies? Yes, we love our bodies. Now let me ask you, do you love your wives? Yes. Now, how much love and care should we give or offer to our wife? The same as what Christ, or our Lord Jesus Christ, has given to His church. Now, fathers, it is even worse if a man abuses his wife, either emotionally or physically. Why? Because any violation of God's teaching is considered a grievous sin. Now, what should be our standard? In giving our love, in offering our care to our wife. Just as how our Lord Jesus Christ took care and loved His church. Now, what did our Lord Jesus Christ do for the church He loves? Which is also what a man should be ready and willing to do for his wife because of his love for her. Let me read to you chapter 5, verse 25 of the same book. Husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave His life for it. What did our Lord Jesus Christ do for the church? According to Apostle Paul, Christ loved the church and gave His life for it. So what should a man? Or what should every man, every husband, every head of the household be willing to do? Especially to his wife. We should give our own life to our wife. Now, if a man tells his wife that he is ready and willing to do or give his life for her, but he refuses to work, it is very unlikely for her or for the wife that she will believe him. If such a man cannot even give his strength and time to his wife, what more, or how much more, his own life? Now, if every father of a household truly understands this biblical truth, then he will do all that he can to find a job. If that were the case, then there would be no household that will find itself in dire poverty. Such a household may not be so well off, may not enjoy a lavish lifestyle, but it will never lack in what it needs. And what is more important is that love and peace reigns over the household. The father of such a household